My parents kicked me out to let my golden sister live there, even though I bought the house. But karma came faster than expected. You don't get to decide that, Mom. It's my house. Don't raise your voice at me, Alex. You're being unreasonable. Unreasonable? You're evicting me. So Olivia can stay here rent-free? Dad finally chimes in, cool and quiet like always. Deadly when he's like that. You bought this house with our help. Don't forget who raised you. I didn't forget. I just never imagined I'd be paying for her life while mine falls apart. Olivia's standing in the hallway, arms folded, not a single trace of guilt on her face. If anything, she looks amused. I lost my job, Alex. I need a place to get back on my feet. It's not my fault you're too selfish to help family. When I laugh, dry, bitter, exhausted. You've been getting back on your feet since you dropped out of college. That was 5 years ago. Mom slams her palm on the table. That's enough. I won't let you talk about your sister like that. She's been through a lot. So have I. My voice cracks. But nobody ever gave a damn when it was me. My name is Alex Warren. I'm 26, Lex. And I've been working since I was 16. 3 jobs at one point. Nights at FedEx, mornings at community college, weekends fixing phones at a kiosk in the mall. I didn't have a choice. My parents said, "We can't afford to help you unless you earn it." So I did. I earned everything. But no matter how many hours I put in, how much I brought to the table, they never saw me. Not really. They only saw her. And today, I learned that even my home isn't mine when it comes to Olivia. The family, players in a game I didn't sign up for. Mom, Linda Warren, 58. Retired early, emotionally manipulative, plays favorites like it's a sport. Dad, Greg Warren, 60. Quiet, cold. Believes respect is a one-way street. Olivia, 27. My older sister. Golden child. Addict in denial. Blames the world for everything, but somehow always gets rescued. And me, I'm the mistake they kept around to do the dirty work. Let's just be honest. I say, arms folded. This isn't about her needing help. It's about you two not liking that I have something you didn't give me. Dad glares. Watch your mouth. You're still our son. Am I? Because it sure as hell feels like I'm just your wallet. Mom snaps. We co-signed the mortgage. We deserve some say. You signed your name. I made every single payment. You haven't paid a dime. Olivia sneers. God, you're so dramatic. It's just a house. No, it's not. It was my first real victory, and you're treating it like a motel for failures. I see it. I feel it. The resentment. Not just mine, theirs. They hate that I made it out, that I didn't need them the way Olivia still does. I should have seen it coming. The mail had been odd lately. Strange notices. A missing IRS letter. And then a foreclosure warning. I paid everything. Didn't I? Turns out my parents had taken out a home equity line of credit. Using my house as collateral without telling me, they still had access through their co-signer rights. Over $40,000 in debt. Credit cards, a luxury cruise, Olivia's rehab stint in Arizona. All tied to my home. I confronted them the next morning. Tell me this is a mistake. Mom wouldn't meet my eyes. We were going to pay it back, Alex. You don't understand how hard it's been. You stole from me. Olivia scoffs. They did it to keep the family afloat. Grow up. Dad just said, "You're young. You'll recover." That sentence, it stuck in my bones. I was now 19. when Olivia overdosed for the first time. Mom called me at 3 a.m., crying, screaming. Dad couldn't drive. He'd been drinking. I drove across 3 towns, used the last $600 in my bank account to admit her into a private clinic when the ER refused to hold her without insurance. They never paid me back, never even said thank you. A week later, she was back home, and I was back at work, exhausted and broke. They never spoke of it again. They acted like it didn't happen. I stopped asking for anything after that. That was the moment I stopped being their son and started being their tool. 2 months after I moved out, couch surfing with a friend, I got a call from the Haut Banknoth. They were seizing the property. My parents had defaulted. Olivia had maxed out. Another cease. Card tied to the house in my name. They were being evicted. Homeless. I didn't gloat, didn't scream. I told you so. But something in me uncoiled. They didn't just burn the bridge. They dynamited it. The twist? I already knew. I had a friend in finance who ran my credit for a job. He showed me everything they tried to hide. I knew this was coming months ago, and I let it happen. They showed up at my friend's apartment. Mom was crying. We didn't know it would go this far. Please, just help us get another place. We'll fix it. You won't. You're really going to let your family suffer like this? Olivia snapped. I looked right at her, calm. You've been suffering since you were 20. How long do we all have to bleed for your wounds? Dad growled. You're a cold bastard. No son of mine would... You're right. I stepped back. No son of yours would still be standing after what you did. They begged, swore. Olivia even tried to hug me, but I didn't move. I warned you. You thought I wouldn't walk away because I never had before. Their faces crumbled as I closed the door. I didn't sleep that night. Grief and guilt are siblings. They take turns wearing your skin. But I didn't go back. I started therapy. I found a studio apartment. Small, but... Minik. One day, Olivia texted, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were hurting that bad. I stared at it for an hour. I replied, I don't hate you, but I can't save you either. I started to breathe again. I wasn't the villain. I wasn't the coward. I was the survivor. 3 months later, I went back to the house. It was boarded up, overgrown, forgotten. Like me. But I didn't feel anger, just closure. My life is smaller now, simpler, but it's finally mine. I got a dog. Her name's June. She listens more than my family ever did. I work at a tech firm now, nothing glamorous, but every cent I earn has had my name on it. Last week, Mom called, left a voicemail, said she started working again, retail, said Dad's changed. I didn't call back, not yet. But I saved the message, because maybe healing starts with space, not silence. And maybe, someday I'll forgive them. Not for them, for me. If you've ever been the forgotten sibling, if you've ever been the one who gave everything and still got left with nothing, this story's for you. If this resonated with you, hit that like button. Not for the views, but so others know they're not alone. What would your Jude have done in my place? Would you have walked away, stayed and fought? Drop your story in the comments. Let's be real with each other. And remember, sometimes walking away isn't revenge. It's the beginning of freedom. Subscribe for more real stories. And if you're hurting, you're not weak. You're just tired. And tired people deserve rest too.